Hi there. I hope you're happy, healthy, having a great day whenever you choose to watch this. You're about to watch part 2 of my Outer Wilds playthrough. I went into the game completely blind. Part 1 is already on the channel. I encourage you to go and watch that first before watching this. This is a very story-driven game. You'll miss parts from part 1 that I realise in part 2 and all that good drama. I said this in part 1, but I'll say it again in part 2 as well, and I'll say it in the final part intro as well. If you have any intention of playing this game, please do not watch this video. Shocking, I know, but this game has to be experienced by yourself for the first time with no spoilers at all. With that being said, if you have played the game, you don't intend to play the game, or you just want to experience it for the first time with me, I hope you enjoy part 2 of my blind playthrough of Outer Wilds. Thank you, and mwah. Take care. On the pole. Yeah, okay, I know how to get there. And there's the blow up again, wait for it. Boom! And there's the thing that it fires. Right, let's do this. Let's just double check. Yeah, see, we've not been to the Southern Observatory yet. That's our goal today. That's the big one. Goodbye, Timberhearth. Where's the sun at? There's the sun. Right, there's Brittle Hole over there. I actually even recognise Brittle Hole. Oh, there's the quantum. Ooh, can we... Hold on. Now, nobody has ever landed on this. Can we get on it? How am I supposed to get on it without... Come on. Keep it in our sights, though. God, this one's tough to land on. No, that... Oh, okay. So there must be a special way to land on that then. Okay, I've lost Brittle Hollow as well. Where's Brittle Hollow? I've lost Brittle Hollow. It's up there. It's to the right. So there'll be a special way to land on that, I imagine. Maybe it's that wee shuttle that we've seen. That is exactly where we want to land as well, right there. Oh, I'm off. Oh, I'm getting better at this flying malarkey. Arrgh. I take it back. I take it back. Okay, good. I've got everything on, and we're off again. Did we ever get told what we're actually called? Does this guy have a name? Like, donk. Okay, this way. I don't think this guy ever did have a name. This is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge as well. It's another place we haven't explored. Right. Oh. Duh. Yeet. I see you, big black hole. You're going to be the bane of my life at some point, I imagine. Frankie's already 14. Great, that's what I want. Let's go. Nyong. The sound effects for this game are really good. I'd love to know. I know that this was like nominated game, like for some game awards and whatnot, like a BAFTA Game Award. I'd love to know how many people are in the studio. I'd also love to know what this game's made on. What's the engine? Because the UI is very Unity. And I suppose the physics is very Unity as well, actually. Yeah, I mean, go to there. It was Unity? Yeah, okay, that... I mean, I do... Especially with the physics. I suppose that's the thing. It's one of the things that makes me sad about what I studied, which was obviously games development. You see things in games and you're like, well, I know how they've done that, and I'm not happy about it. Like, I see that skybox and I know that that asset, and I'm not happy. 2D fire sprites, baby. Yeah, that's exactly right. Right, we've got to lock in here because we've got to concentrate. Otherwise we're going into the black hole and then we've got to improvise a wee bit. Okay, good start. Nice. Nice. Now, this one, we've got to go left on this. So we're going to have to jump up and out of it at the right time. 3, 2, 1. Nice! Pure skill. Pure skill. Alright, I remember this as well. Sweet. Good, we kind of needed that. Right. Now, this is where I died last time because of the black hole. Just gotta trust myself, don't I? Nice! Is there anything here before I make the literal leap of faith? Ho-ho-ho-ho! We're in! We're in! We're in! Excellent! I've got some music playing. I don't know if that's a hole yet. I don't know. I don't want to risk it because I've just got here for the first time. Let's read as much as we can. What the Twisters, okay. Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones. Ow! Ow! Try that again. They're using the cyclones in Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. But one component was pushed down past the current. That usually prevents anything from sinking. So there's a current that prevents things from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this has happened. An update, it's now clear that there are two different types of cyclone. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Konoi is showing me your handiwork, and I'm very intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone, but was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Okay, so Giant's Deep has cyclones, but it also has one opposite cyclone that pushes downwards. Gotcha. This place gives answers to questions you've not asked yet. Oh, taking things out of order. I also very much wanted to make a model. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components in orbit. So our opposite one is anti-clockwise. The rest of them are clockwise. No, I did it the wrong way. That's anti-clockwise. No. Remember your clockwise is clockwise. Anti-clockwise. That was nearly a disaster. Okay, so there is something at the bottom of Giant's Deep that was needed for the orbital probe cannon. Okay, fair enough. We don't know what, but we know that something's at the bottom of it. Gotcha. I'm following you. We don't know yet quite what. No, keep reading because I need to set up my phone, and I know time's stands still. I know it's a bit cheaty, but I need to set up my chat on my phone because it's not seeming to work for me, and I don't know why. It's doing me heating. There we go. Hopefully that works. Okay. So, yeah, you see, that one's going anti-clockwise. That one's going clockwise. Oh, Christ. What's this? Oh, it's another Giant's Deep astral projection. Okay. So we're about to learn stuff about Giant's Deep, and if we put that in that bit, are we going to see Giant's Deep, maybe? Konoi, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank beneath the current. We know this. Konoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current. Ours sank straight to the core. It's learning? What's learning? Who's learning? We're learning? We're doing a learn? Cassava convinced me not to try and recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts. We were very curious as to what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory. So that's what those are. And it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Now, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't... Oh, no, stop moving. If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's Trailheads? One at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon, and one at the Tower of the Quantum Knowledge. We know about the quantum of the student subject may use tools. I wouldn't go that far. Okay, so somebody's coming to visit you. So, will this, if I put it in here, allow me to see to Giant's depth? I reckon that's what that's doing. Okay, we know we don't have the greatest amount of time in the world, so let's keep moving. Okay, that's good information. I don't know what this is yet. Oh, wait a minute. We can find out. Hold on. Okay. So, that one sinks. And does this one go up? Okay. We're learning. Ah, yes. The floor is made of floor. I can confirm the hypothesis that the floor is indeed made of floor. Oh, okay. Okay, I think it's important first that we learn. Amber. That's the symbol that they used for this planet. That must be giant step. That must be dark bramble. That's the quantum moon. I don't know what all this stuff is. Ooh, dark bramble. Let's learn. We're doing a learn. What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Those of us on the vessel. What is this vessel? It keeps getting brought up. That's going in red because we don't know what it is. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to this star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the altar rock, we know about that. We've got that there. And the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that the eye's signal called out to summon us to the star system? I am aware I grew up hearing the eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when we first arrived. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star. We believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous range. So we think the eye is in the star system. Okay. Eye information's over here. Star system. I feel like I need to start getting like these the threads out and saying, what does it mean? Okay, so we're not sure if the eye wants to be found yet. We're not 100% sure what these do. We will start playing around with them in a minute, but I want to go and read more. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know that the eye looks... we know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. Do we? So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Do we know what the eye looks like? Oh, is that the symbol? Is that what we're thinking it looks like? Okay. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. It does feel good when you get a lore dump place and things start coming together. Yeah, it does. We find a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. That's what the gravity cannon's for. Okay. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes. Let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. So there's a cannon. Wait a minute! Okay. hold the phone. That's what we see at the start of every game. Because we always wake up looking at Giant's Death, and we always see that thing blow up and shoot something out. Okay, that I feel is important. We're noting that. That's been starred. It's getting circled. What colour does this important stuff get? It gets circled. Circled and starred. As we couldn't find the eye signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Makes sense? Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Makes sense. I believe I have a solution for the problem. Have you spoken with Rami and Pi about the technology they're developing? That's the technology for portaling, isn't it? Okay, right. Let's have a look at what this is, shall we? So we've got Quantum Moon, Dark Bramble. I'm guessing that's Giant's Deep. That's our planet. That must be Timber Hearth. That must be the Ashen Twins. So what happens if I do this? Okay. So if I do... Just Dooley Doodles! Hello! How are you? Are you well? So I do this. So that's the Quantum Moon, but I'm in the shop with very little signal. Hi. Mwah. Hi, hi, hi. So what happens if I put more than one up? Nothing? Do they all add in? No, they don't. I don't really know what that's doing. Oh, wait a minute. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching known criteria for the eye of the universe. So hold on, if I do that, and I go Dark Bramble. Right, we're going to see Dark Bramble come up in a second, aren't we? So that's the sun, and there's Dark Bramble. Okay. Oh, shut up! I'm doing an explore. What's that? I'm unable to determine. So what happens if I put them all up? Does it just show me what the universe looks like? Totally looks like it, doesn't it? That looks like it's way, way out in the... Oh, wait. We seen something, didn't we? I'm doing that so I can take 5 seconds. We seen something. Remember last stream when I went, what's that? And it was a big circle all the way around. And you said it was just a dot. Huh. Is it there? That thing. This thing here. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's the Quantum Moon as well. When we turn around, does it disappear? It does. I don't know what the purpose of this is. And there, out there, is Giant's Deep. Maybe that's the next place we go to. Maybe we don't go hunting for Felsmart. I don't understand what this is supposed to represent. I think I've read everything I can read from here. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but okay. What's over here? Oh, it's a door. So does that mean that this will stay open now? Does this mean, is this like, have I opened a shortcut now? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing that when I die again, that'll lock itself again. I don't imagine it's like Dark Souls where if you open a door from the right side, it... Like you have until the sun explodes. Yeah, I assumed as much. Well, we may as well try and get as much information out of this as we can, because I don't know how much longer we've got on this cycle, but I think we've covered everything I want to cover in here, at least. That's the station. That's the Whitehall station. That's Timber Hearth. There's Quantum Moon. Hey, Quantum Moon! So that does tell me, though, that it orbits our sun. I mean, not very helpful. I wonder. Now, I could just be making connections because I want to make connections. What does the locator? I wouldn't circle the sun if it wasn't a sun thing. I could be completely wrong here. I'm gonna try something. I probably am completely wrong. I've got to find it first. Go on a moon. Bye, Corner Moon. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find it. I was wondering that if, because I activated that, I could maybe use the portals to go there? I mean, that's a wild shot. Nah, I don't even know where the portals are now, so... I think the portals are only linked to the white station when I activate it as well. Fuel level's critical. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm not fussed if I die. I've got the information that I wanted this cycle, shall we say? Ow. And the information that I didn't know I needed, but I'm definitely glad I got. Hey, Quantum Moon! The only other thing on this planet specifically that I feel like I probably should at least think about, I don't care if I die, is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I feel like that's probably good information. Hey, son. How you doing? Why don't you go check it out this run? You got time? I don't have fuel. I've kind of sped run this cycle. I don't have fuel. so it's not ideal. I don't think it's not time that's the problem, it's health. Oh, user shoots oxygen in an ill-advised manner. Thanks, game. There we go. Blech. So we've done the Southern Observatory. We've got the quantum knowledge place to go. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. But I have no idea how to get there. That's a different matter altogether. Because remember, the way that we're supposed to go up that bit is gone. Now that, right, this could be this tunnel, this cannon, look. That. That could be them firing off into the area to look for the eye. So, you never know. Because you never see that thing again. And it looks like, to me, that thing just keeps going off into the distance. Doesn't look like it ever stops. I wonder if that's something I'm going to have to, at some point, rush to go and grab. Imagine you have to do that. Christ, that'll be hellish. Because after a while, it just looks like a star. Let's update our chips log. So there is no orange mark next to it, so it doesn't. So there's not more for me to look at, which is good. I'm happy about that. The only other place that we've not been to is this one here. Let's see if we can have a look about to try and get into it. Bye, Brittle Hollow. Not Brittle Hollow, that's Timber Hearth. Oh, I need to crash into the moon. That's a sentence I never thought I'd casually say ever. Okay, back to Brittle Hollow. I think this might be our last wee run at Brittle Hollow. We might try a different planet after this one. I don't want to spend too much more time on it. So that's the Temple of Quantum Knowledge right there. Can we get a good landing? No. I mean, at least I'm on all fours. Right, how do we get in here? We've not really been told how we get in here. There's nothing like the wall's busted up. I wonder if I can sneak in. Hold on. I mean, it's pretty far. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's an option. There's no way I can run and jump that. Because I imagine the second I come off this ground... Yeah, I thought as much. How are you supposed to get in there? Is this an area that I'm not supposed to be at just now, perhaps? And something will become more clear later on? I'm not 100% sure on this one, if I'm entirely honest with you guys. Like if I can't even jump. I got annoyed at myself that I didn't figure it out. Is it blatantly obvious, or... Can I maybe... If I ask for help... There's a staircase. I wonder if I can get onto that. I wonder if I could get onto that. Remember the first time I fell into that black hole and was like, oh my god, I feel really unsafe. And then I'm just like, yeah, right, okay, whatever. Ow. I would say take a look at each puzzle before asking for help. Yeah, no, that's fine. I fully intend to. I'm not... go down. Down. Good boy. Into the hole. To the square hole. It's more just... Is it... if it's blatantly obvious, that's fine. I'm just being dumb. I don't mind if I'm just being dumb. But if it's not blatantly obvious and I need to be elsewhere, then we've got the problem. Take me to Timber... not to Timber Hearth, take me to... Whoop, 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 whoop. Timed that well. We can actually use this bit here to actually get back there quite quickly. Ow. Stick at it and you will get it. Okay, so it's not something where, oh, I need to know X, Y, and Z before even thinking about it. If that's fine, if it's a puzzle that we can solve, we can go for it. I'm going to try that jump again. I remember when before I'm like, oh, I'm going to take my time and worry about X, Y, and Z, and now I'm just like, yep, yeet. I'll give you a wee pat, Frankie, I know. You just want some attention. I've been giving you attention all day though, buddy. You can solve it with what you know right now. Yes, perfect. Okay, then we're going to solve it. Where's the Temple of Quantum Knowledge again? Is it down the way? I think it is. Oh, we should probably tell this guy about what we've discovered as well about the observatory. Launching jump, blah 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 blah. Yeah, shut up. Give me the option. Oh, never mind, he's not interested. Okay. Right. Is this the tip of one? Let's go. Wait until that's hit the road. No. Doesn't look like you come from underneath it because there's nothing there. So let's go up. Have a look about. Okay, so that doesn't look like it's the way to go about it. Can I kick these over? Kick. I want to try this jump. Again. Okay. See the stairs. Did I just take a jump faith for this? You know what? Damn it. Ow. I reckon I can make that jump. Let's follow the circle around first and see. I might not have to make the jump, but I reckon I can make that jump. Jump backwards and then push myself forwards. I reckon I can make that. I mean, I could be on the total wrong path here, but... Bonk. It's oddly conveniently placed, if you ask me. Well, we got oxygen from it. Thanks, thanks, game. Thanks, game. And it looks like this just tapers down to a point. Yeah. Okay, I think we've got to make that jump, and I can definitely make that jump. Let's just. It'll be our last ditch effort if we have to try and make that jump. Let's just say that. Get some more. I reckon I can make that jump. Oh! Oh. Pretend that didn't happen. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay, I feel a bit daft now. I must admit. Nope. Do I maybe have to do something with this? Trees and moon. Yeah, we've read that before. Do I maybe have to do something with this? Ow. Like, coerce it into maybe going somewhere? I mean, we're gonna die soon anyway, guys, so. What's that? You can always go back and heal and top up at the ship. Yeah, but we're running out of time anyway. I don't see there being much of a point to that. I'm trying to figure out. Is that the quantum moon? So if I look at where's Dark Bramble? Where's Dark Bramble in the sky? Dark Bramble. Does it have the quantum moon near it? It does. So hold on, if I do that, the quantum moon disappears. That moves. And it's moved to the giant. And that's where the quantum moon is. So if I do that, so that tells us where the quantum moon is. Oh. Well, that's awkward. There's Interloper. Call me crazy. Now that it's over here, can I maybe get into this area? Is that how you're supposed to get into it? I mean, that would be maddening if you ask me, but... How do I... Oh, hold. Okay, there we go. Because now we can float up. Ow. This is probably not the way you're supposed to do it, but we're in. Ow. It is? Is this a solution? Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so what have we got here? I'm very... Okay, we've got projection stuff. But I don't see any projection stone. Do you? I don't. Can I just stand on this? Is this going to give me any gravity? It is. Thank fuck for that. I see a scroll there, though. That's something we might want to quickly grab. This as well. Okay, so that's where we put the scroll. There's something to learn. Welcome, Solomon. Your arrival here means you've completed preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it's carried me and many of our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. You will be aided on your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. Now that sounds really important. Quantum Moon has a shrine. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. 6th location. Quantum Moon equals north pole. Got it. Be curious on your journey. Thank you. Okay, that's really good information. Let's go and grab that scroll that was down here. Oh, erg. Erg. If you'll just hang in there. Ah! No, 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 no. Come on. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're almost prepared to get set out on this deeply significant journey. But before you, do pause and remember your history. We all make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honour the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between those two groups. These Nomai look upwards from 2 different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept curiosity alive during the long period of hardship. After the 2 divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. So our goal then, at the end of, to get to where we want to go, to this eye of the universe or whatever, we need to land on the Quantum Moon. They've not really told us how to do that yet. We know it's been done, but we've not really been told how to. So that's important. So, red pen. 6th location, Quantum Moon, Shrine on North Pole. Important. Right. Okay. I feel like that's good information. I feel like we're making giant strides already. So it's our goal then to get onto the Quantum Moon. That sounds like a goal. That sounds like something we haven't had up to this point. So, Outer Wilds, Quantum Moon landing, and there's the sad music. So I'm guessing we're about to die. Okay. Ship log updated. So that's the Quantum Moon. So the Quantum Moon is now at Giant's planet. So we're going to have to find a way to land on the Quantum Moon. We're going to have to locate the Quantum Moon. We're going to have to land on it on the South Pole, get to the shrine at the North Pole, do a thingy, and then something's going to happen. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like something's coming together. What I find interesting, other than, you know, the nauseous rolling, there's a projector thing there. Just there. But I didn't see any projection slabs. There's a little slab somewhere in here, I think. I can't see it anywhere. Yeah, this is the end anyway. Beautiful piece of music. I don't see a slab anywhere at all. This is where I'll see it in the last seconds, just before I die. No, I don't see it anywhere. Well, let's watch it blow up together. There's the quantum moon. See you in the next cycle, guys. Nice weather we're having, eh? Right. Apologies, there's not. It's the only wall in the game without one nearby. Okay. That's fine. We've got something of a star, I think. Not 100% sure, but I feel like I know more information. I feel like that was a really successful run as well. We've been to the southern, like, see, so there you go. It blows up and it fires that thing off, and off it goes. So that's the Giant's Deep orbital cannon. The ship log's going to go mental. I think so. Yeah. I mean, we did a lot that trip, but I feel like that's Brittle Hollow done. I don't know there's much more Brittle Hollow can give me. The only other thing we've got is this Black Hole Forge, which we couldn't get into. Something about a vessel. But I feel like that is as much as that's going to give me. Okay. We're going to take a second and we're going to... We're not in any rush now because we're not running around Brittle Hollow. I'm not going to go back to Brittle Hollow for a wee bit now. I'm going to tick off Brittle Hollow. I think that's... We've done everything we need to do here. Thank you, Ryback, as well, for your help at Brittle Hollow. But you are pretty much done. The moon is pretty much done. Not the quantum moon, the regular moon with Esgar and his whistles. Whistler. The people we haven't met yet are Feldspark, Gable, and Chert. We know that Feldspark's got harmonica. We think he's in Dark Bramble. Grabo is in the Giant, whatever it's called, and Chert is in the Twins. I don't know where the next logical step is. Is it maybe Giant's Deep? You know what? You know what we're going to do? You always wake up looking at this. And you always wake up looking at that. So that has got to mean something. We are going to go see what it is. Oh. What did I hit? I hit something. Did I hit the moon? I maybe hit the moon. Right, Giant's Deep. We're coming for you. But we're not landing on Giant's Deep. I want to see what this cannon thing is. That we always seem to be able to see super, super clearly. Landing on this thing's not going to be easy. Use match velocity and it's easy? Okay, sure. It's not, I'm going into the planet. Hey! We have landed on whatever this thing is. Have I got my suit on? I do. Oh! No! It's awkward. Well, I did too perfectly, I think. Okay, I guess we're going down here then. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wee! Bub it up, do it up, wee! Wee! Move it up, do it up, do it up, wee! Same kind of door as the white hole. Oh, we've got symbols. Okay. What's that? Probe tracking module. Okay. What's this? Launch module. Okay. Control module. Let's go to the control module first. That seems like a logical starting spot. Ow. Oh, the music's changed. Whoa. Okay. Oh, the music's changed. Oh. Oh. Launch module. Giant's Deep. So we found another Giant's Deep projection stone. What's this? Oh! Oh! Okay. Whoa! Okay. So that flips me upside down. Well, can I read things first, please? The music's changed. So let's read first. What does this say? Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Mallow, the thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging searches increases my heart's temperature, my love. Oh, my love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. And am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. So, is that what we're seeing at the start of every run? Them blowing themselves up, shooting this probe out. Certainly looks like it, doesn't it? Okay. What does this say? Nice piece of music. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update: Mallow and I will join you, Daz, and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Adea may feel responsible. Hello, I'm back. Hello, back. I'm Drew. How are you? I wish I were there. I wish I were, my friend, but no, there aren't. So they're not supposed to fire it, and I bet you that's what they do. That's what they're doing right at the start of the game. When we wake up, you see them. They go, you know what? Fires it. It blows up, and then. Okay. Show me Giant Steep. There's another stone. I've seen this before. I've seen this bit before. I'm positive I've seen this bit before. Okay, let's go and see what that button does. I probably should press buttons, but... Ah, no! 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 Arg! Okay. Let's see what these buttons do. I probably shouldn't do this, but... Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. 8 minutes and 6 seconds ago. Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. I'm going to try something here. I want to check something. It does change. Okay, that's changing. So at the start of the run then, they receive the signal from Ash Twin to fire it. They then align, cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectories. So they line up, they pick a random bit. And so is this... Okay, so if I move this along to the next one, is this... What happens next? So they fire the probe, which we see, and then it all falls apart. We see this. We see this when we wake up. Orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. We see that every time we wake up, every cycle that restarts, we see this happen. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. So, launches, you receive the data, but you blow yourself up in the process. Come on, Bob. Give me the last lore dump. So that must be the probe then. No, this is us. This is where we are, isn't it? Damage report. Several structural stresses detected. Assessing damages. Okay. Intact. No. So the control module's intact. Control module tick. That's where we are. I think. Launch module is vacuum of space. So we need to make sure we've got plenty of oxygen if we're going there. Probe tracking module is missing. So did we just take the right one to start with? That's quite interesting. Okay, so I think we want to go to the launch module next then and have a wee nosy. Okay, that's really good information. Whee! Blunk. Okay. Ah! No! God damn it. Don't do it. The music in this game is on point. So we were just at the control module. I think. Let's just confirm that. I think we just got really... control module. So we just got really lucky by picking the control module. So the next one is the landing module that we want to go to. Because that is missing. That just doesn't exist. Yeah. Okay. So is this the landing module then? Launch module. Okay, let's go here. See if this can give us any information. Oh, it's a launch scout job, is it? Not my greatest scout launch, let's be fair. Yeet. It's pretty bust up. Can't see anything that I would want to investigate there. Right. I really can't see anything I would want to investigate there. Nah, I don't think so. Okay. And that is missing altogether. Okay. That's a big lore dump. Let's get back to the ship. I can imagine the ship's logs going ballistic. Ah! Ah! Arg! Arg! I'm not the most finesse of people, like the most elegant of people. This flying is difficult, okay? Don't judge me. Okay. Good information. Very good information. Okay. We're piecing a few things together here. So at the start of the game, every time we die and we come back at the middle of the time loop, we're seeing them blow up, essentially. That's quite interesting. What's the moon looking like? The sun looking like? I can't really see it. Let's see what the sun's looking like. That's not too bad, actually, to be fair. Right, okay. What's our next plan? What's our next go-to? Is our next exploration maybe Giant's Deep? I mean, we've not got a lot of time. We've spent half of our time already. I don't want to. Looks like I'm actually getting sucked into Giant's Deep. Actually, hold on. Nope, 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 nope. Behave yourself, Giant's Deep. There's that quantum moon again, but we can't land on it. We haven't figured out how to yet. Yeah, I'm out in the middle of nowhere right now, so I can take a breather. What we could do while we're here is, we know that Feldspark's here. Why don't we go and see if we can visit him? We know that there's lots of these angular fish things that's probably going to kill us here. But why don't we try and find him? So it sounds like he's right in the centre, where all the anglerfish are, of course. Let's see if we can go and find him. It doesn't really matter if we reset. We don't really have a game plan for the next bunch of things. Take this nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. And remember that these things are going to try and eat us quite badly, so... I don't want to come at a quick pace, I want to take this nice and slowly. Oh! Wait a minute. His signal's gone. Over there now. Okay. I mean, if we get eaten, we get eaten, right? I just want to take this bit nice and slowly so we don't get eaten. He's over there. To be fair, I find this ship really hard to navigate at the best of times. So... Sorry that I'm not chatting just now, I am really concentrating. This is really difficult for me. Let's try and right myself at least. Where is he? I've lost him. Is that... I've lost him, where is he? Of course he's right at that light, isn't he? But I don't want to go into the light because that's where the anglerfish are. He's literally on that light. Take it slow, take it slow. So lots of lights in here. I'm about to get eaten probably, but hey well. If I get eaten and I jump, okay guys? Don't laugh. Oh, fucking hell. Right, no. Bad. Oh, we're about to die as well. Right, fuck it, full steam ahead then. Took too long. So I wonder if each one of these counts as a teleport. Some of them count as anglerfish and other ones count as teleports. And you're supposed to navigate your way through it using his harmonica. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. And there he is there. We found him. Just before we died, we found Feldspark. So you're supposed to use the harmonica to guide your way through it all. At least this time you're not dying alone, Feldspark. Okay. So we can confirm that he is on Dark Bramble. We know he is now. So, this run now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight there. I'm going to speak to him, see if we can get any information out of him. Confirm it's him. Because then the next time we wake up, we can speak to the guys and go, by the way, Feldspark is in Dark Bramble over there, blah blah blah. And we can get maybe some more lured up. Again, look, watch, here we go. You'll see that it always lets you see it. That's on this. Did that hit here? Hold up. Did that, or did it probably just flew right past, right? Let's have a quick. I could probably do this on foot and it'd probably be easier. Let's. That looked like it hit here. I'm sorry, it totally did. I think I'm just making things up. That's a shame. It totally looked like it hit here, didn't it? Like that 100% looked like it hit the planet. It probably just flew right past it, didn't it? But that is definitely the probe at least. I'm just going to do a quick lap of this place just to confirm. But that totally looked like it hit Timberhearth. If not, it was insanely close. There's Quantum Moon. Woo! Oh, the probe is probably going to the Quantum Moon, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably what it's doing. Yeah, that's probably what it's doing. It's probably going to the Quantum Moon. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's get the map out. Where is Dark Bramble? Right. Doug Bramble, we're coming for you. And we're going to go try and find Feldspar. And I'm guessing you have to use the harmonica sound to tell you which dots are the ones you're supposed to go through. Which is why when you're in here, you can't locate your exact position on the map, because it'll be teleporting you about the place. That's a lazy game design, but I'll let them away with it. Right. Time to use my innate flying skills that I definitely don't have. So once we go in, it'll do this, and then I've got to find which one he's at. So it's that one there. Start heading towards that. The rest of them will be anglerfish looking to eat you. Wow, come on. Where's the dot? There it is. That one. We figured out that puzzle anyway. By sheer dumb luck. Go into the light! So it's that one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why isn't he? Why isn't he here? You followed the wrong signal, mate? But oh, is there multiples of these signals trying to throw me off in this one? Right, okay, land. Hold on, land. Okay, that's cheap. I've lost my bearings. I have completely lost my bearings. Hold on. I want to land. Is that going to take me to Feldspar? It does. Okay. We're going that way then. Hey, buddy, I'll come for you. Hey, buddy. How the frick am I supposed to land in here? You know what? I'm gonna call that a landing. No. Got that. Feldspar! Hey, buddy! Hold on. I found him! Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's came here. Well, actually, forever. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say it's you. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You were never the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed violently. Wait, what? Oh, this is a good story. I've just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and they needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble, so I think, hey, let's give it a try. I mean, cruising around for a while, dodging the odd, massive, interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, when I ran into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts to try and shake it off, nothing too fancy, I'm going full speed. When the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash, blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical systems start sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out here when I crashed at first. I found a skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seed. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Whoa, lots of information here. Lots of information here. I found something. I found a dark bramble seed on Timberhearth. That's bad news, hatchling. As Chirp will tell you, if you so much as glance at Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the centre. Kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. We know this because there's some of it on the moon as well. No, Frankie's got the zooms. If you don't get that seed you found sorted real quick, like, I suspect Timberhearth will be heading to the same fate. And I'll tell you what, we Hearthings have overcome too much to be done by in a worthless seed. Okay? That's the spirit. Anywhere good. But you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there? With the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once. But I don't think that's wrong exactly. Because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, you see. But inside it's big. Much bigger. It's TARDIS, okay. I've had a lot of time to think about this. My theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble. Maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. Okay. You reached the core of Giant Steep. How'd it go? Okay. Giant Steep's core. That was a wild one. Oh, have you got your bowl, have you? But since you're asking, I've got to assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet. If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine that crashed into my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go walk and see where it ends. Okay. You'll want to go to the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay. Dark Bramble. Where's my Dark Bramble information? It's here. Sweet. You know where his ship is now. Go straight past the tail of this anglerfish here, flickering right. Okay. It was like this one I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating a seed. And then the seed grew and grew and the poor fish died until this happened. Gross, huh? 2 seconds, guys. Frankie's needing some water. Yeah, it's fine, buddy. I'll get you some water. No longer a thirsty doggo. Skeleton's a good find, keeps fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Anything else? No. Okay, so he's suggesting... that flickering light. Okay. Feldspark, thank you for everything. Nice meeting you. Let's go explore that. That flickering light. So that's the remainder of his ship. Oh, we can go inside. Can we get inside his ship, maybe? No, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. It's pretty fried up, isn't it? We can get inside this thing. Huh? Let's go have a nosy. Frankie, that's my... I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of enclosed spaces. I'll be the first to admit it. Hey, look at me. Where did it go? I'm not the biggest fan of enclosed spaces, but we want to investigate, so let's do this. Whoa. Oh! Oh! Why have I all of a sudden just got massive gravity? Where am I? Whoa, what's going on here? I'm not floatless anymore. What's this? Where the I'm outside of Dark Bramble? Frankie, what are you eating? Okay, let's finish this toy. Is this a shortcut? What the f is that? We've got notes. And trip 4, entry. I'm going to say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa, I never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blech. This thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's inside from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what it tastes like any better. There's a... Is that a... I'm sorry, is that a flag? That's definitely a flag. Should I go in the jelly? The dog's got the zoomies. Screw it. It is a flag. Note to Feldspar. Do not eat this even if you're dying. It would be sad if this was the last thing you ate in your life. I guess jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, Frankie, what are you doing? Again, do not eat. Oh, he is going crazy. Do not eat, love Feldspar. So you're not to eat the jellyfish. I thought it might have teleported me somewhere. So what's it doing here? How did it get here? Ow. Doesn't look like that's somewhere you're supposed to jump down. How did a jellyfish get here? When he said that they were only on... Oh, Frankie. Sorry, guys. When it was only supposed to be on Giant Spain, the giant one. Huh. Now that is a question. Oh, I've fallen. Oh, okay. Well, we're going down now. We're going down now. We're going to find out what's in here. Oh, we're going back into... Oh. Oh. So that's on the South Pole. I'm going to note that down. Let's see if I can land, and then I'm going to quickly note that down on my whiteboard. I mean, I don't think that's too much information that we're going to need, but it could be a useful shortcut in the future. So, Dark Bramble information's here. DBSPSC. Dark Bramble, South Pole, shortcut. I don't think we're going to be doing much more this cycle. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere, and I mean, that looks pretty red to me. So I'm going to make the suggestion that we just top ourselves. I know, right? Hold up, wait, what? Oh yeah, because I'm getting it through the seed, aren't I? Whereas if I do it to the centre of this planet, it'll show up as well. Yeah. I'm getting two signals, one through there and one through... Right, okay, yeah. Don't get myself too confused. Okay. Okay. We found him at least, which is a good thing. We've got a lot of information. I think we've got maybe another half an hour, maybe one or two more cycles. I'm not wanting to do a really long stream, so this will shoot off, and I imagine that's going to wherever the quantum moon is. Right. Can I go and tell them that Feldspark's alive? You know, like, yo, dude, like your buddy's in one piece. Actually, that's a quicker way to go, isn't it? No, of course you can't jump that high. Like, you might want to go and get him, you know? Huh. I mean, I don't know how the jellyfish got there. Frankie, now is not the time to be playing, buddy. God, I feel like I walk so slow now. It's a video game, you never know, it's a waterfall. Found feldspar. And there, Duck Bramble. He keeps throwing his ball at me. Sorry, chat. Give me a second. There you go. Found some evidence and dark bramble stars above. This is wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you for finding them. That feldspar didn't immediately join you on your ship and return here is incredibly feldspar of them. We were never entirely sure what feldspar was thinking back then either. Still, we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place with haste. I'll radio Gosan. I don't know where Gosan is, but okay, I'll radio Gosan and have them prepare a ship. It really should be Gosan that brings feldspar home. Thank you. You can hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear they're alive and unharmed. Sweet, you're welcome. Okay, that's good. We told him, we were like, oh yeah, we found your buddy. And he's happy about it. Right. Let's go to the ship's log and have a wee read and see what our next plan of attack is going to be. Can we maybe go and speak to the guy that was looking at the signal seed and tell them that we've been on the other side of it and that it's bad news? I wonder if that's worth doing. That might be worth doing. What's that? Oh, that's the white hole. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's over here then, I think. There it is, over here. See if the information helps him. Do you want to throw this ball again for you? Bloody hell, buddy. Can I tell him? Like, we know what this is now. Nah, okay, we can't tell him. Okay. That's fine. Right, let's go to our trusty ship, look at the ship's log, and come up with a game plan. I don't really fancy exploring Dark Bramble if I don't have to. It's a bit... Frankie! Right, enough! Enough. You're making a mess. Stop it. Go and play with your ball, yeah. Nice and peacefully though. Stop throwing it at me. It's not playtime. And then he just instantly lobbed it at me. I will pick up and put it away so you can't play with it. Right, let's look at our trusty ship's log. Let's clear out all the notifications as well. Just so that if we get a new one, we don't overlook it. Right. What is our plan of attack going forward? I think this is our plan. Hunt out this construction yard. Which means we're going to see Gabbro. I think that's our plan. Giant's Deep it is, I think. Rude. Right, new planet, guys. We know that this has got cyclones all over the place and it's pretty much filled with water. I don't like water. Holy fuck. There's a landing site at least. Any port in a storm and all that. Okay, we've landed. I already don't like this place. Oh, gravity here is really strong. Okay, it's worth noting. Freeze. Okay. I didn't realise I could pause the game as well, but that's actually quite helpful. Okay, we've got some... Oh, look! It's the cannon. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module. And are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction... We found the construction yard! Wow, we got lucky there. My gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many others have not. And if I know my brother, Evans, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Avis and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than absolute maximum to create room for their enthusiasm. Oh, they did know their friends. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Evans behave together, Diaz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. I'm guessing that's them dead. Very somber music. How am I supposed to get to it? Ah! That's convenient. So that's 3 probe bits, yeah. I've been here! On the projections! 9 minutes and 18 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from orbital probe cannon. I've been here in the projections. Control module projection stone. This'll show me back where we were. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Lost. What just happened? Hello? What the? I have some bad news even. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here. We've read this before. Right, what happened there? Sorry, I'm going to need to take a second. It looked like we were floating through space for a second. Because you were? Was I? But how did that happen? I want to go over that side. Was that because of the projection stone? Was the projection stone trying to take me to that? Is that what the Are the projection stones trying to take me to that area? Brittle hollow projection stone. Like, I'm so confused. Doesn't make any sense. My brain's doing a hurty. So, if I do this, let's try and take... This isn't taking me to Brittle Hollow though. It's just showing me Brittle Hollow. The second I come out, we're still here. But that other one didn't seem to do that. The control module one seemed to take me there. Like, I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes. And now I'm not... So confused right now. Why was I in space? So confused right now. Sounds like on the other side of the planet is this guy. Let's go and speak to... Who is it? I think it's Gabro. Gabro? I'm so confused as to why I was just in space. May as well check this out while we're here, I suppose. Check each one of them as we come and go. That makes no sense to me. Oh, I should probably heal up as well. Let's see what this is then while we're here. So confused right now. I mean, I know it doesn't take much to get me confused as a human being, but... Statue workshop. And it's broken. So we'll have to find another way in, probably. And I imagine it'll be a swimming way. Don't like swimming levels. Why does everything have to have a swimming level? Nice. Got lots of these portals about, and I'm not really sure what they are. Oh, let's see another one. They're everywhere. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in another way? Does anyone want to? Flock specifically told us not to do that. I really want to see the test too, Lammy, but it's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flux will let us see a later test. So they're testing statues? Okay. Don't know what they are, but okay. What are these things? And they're everywhere. This is another one of these teleporter pads. But how do we activate this one in comparison to, say, Brittle Hollow's one? Welcome to Giant Deeps, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below, inside the island. So how do we chain? I think step one for us is going to be, if we're going to figure out how, like, fast travel works. Because we haven't figured that out yet. I want to know. Whoa. What the? Why am I... What's going on? Why am I up high? What's this? What's going on? I get it. I get it. Okay. Very clever game. Very, very clever. Okay, so the guy's workshop's underneath here. There's no easy way to get in, it seems. But there definitely is a way to get in. Okay. Yes, I see you, buddy. You don't need to whine. No whinies. Okay, no whinies. Okay. So, okay. We've still not found Gabbro, though. No. Still not found Gabbro. No. That's the entrance to his workshop, but the thing is broken, so we can't get in that way. I really don't like the idea of swimming. Like, if games have taught me anything, staying out of water is generally a good idea. That, by the way, looks like another dark bramble seed. Oh, with a lot of ghost matter on it. Oh, there's our song as well. So we're about to die. See you in the next cycle. Back into Giant Deep. Woo! For imminent demise. Okay. So right, I think we'll do one more full cycle and we'll wrap this up. Right. What does our ship's log say now? We know that there's more to explore on the construction yard. Oh, wait. We didn't know there was more in the construction yard. Okay. I think the goal, go back to Giant's Deep and we'll try and find, look, there's the Contamon. We'll try and find Gabriel. And then after that, I think we'll call the stream at an end. I think we're doing quite well. I could use a wee bit of a clean up as well. I've not been feeling the greatest today. So a wee bit of TLC tonight is definitely in order. Let's go in. Alright, we're in. Hoping the smoke is Gabriel. That would make sense to me. campsite equals Gabbro. Makes a lot of sense to me. We're landed! Let's see if my hunch is right. Hey! Gabbro! I'm guessing that... Yeah, that was just insta-gippies. Hey! Gabbro! Found him! We can get him off the list. He's got a horn. We're going to call it a horn. I don't know if it is a horn. It's probably more of a flute or a tuba. But we're going to call it a horn. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. Your first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? No, it really isn't. So hey, don't freak out anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? So he's aware of this. Time has been behaving buddy. Don't worry, I'm speaking to somebody in game, so I can pick this up because time doesn't continue on. So there you go. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yes, a time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. It's a good response. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences, and I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. That's true. It looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell that time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfeds about the time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realise anything is different. And here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. I'm pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on the other islands. Like the one that we found that gave us the bad touch at the start of the game. I was looking at it. The statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like it had seen them through my own eyes. Just like what happens each time I die. That's what happened with me at the museum, yeah. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we are the only ones aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness. Sorry, my brain. I think that's going to be my leading theory. But if you find anything new about the statues or the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, what's new with you? But hey, this is your first solo voyage, kind of. Let's talk about, you know, how's space treating you? Well, you know it's not my first voyage because you know that I'm in a time loop, so you're a bit dumb here. Oh, I know a few things. I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real, we figured that out. Yeah, we're doing a brain. Yeah. Don't need that information anymore. Don't need that information anymore. We did a brain! Yes, we did, puppy! Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. It's not wrong. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see what... Quantum poem. I found your quantum poem. His quantum poem? Yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out at a good 24 poems. Oh! That's the changing sign at the South Pole of Timber Hearth. We've got that noted. That's yours? Gabriel, you dickhead. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of real... of a creature sculpture that just, like, shows up and scares the daylights out of you. Oh, what is it, buddy? Do you want to come and say hello? Come here. Come here. Come here. Not playtime. Not play... He's trying to eat my finger, chat. It's not playtime. No. I'm the quantum creature. Gabriel, I hate you now. Okay. Nah, just kidding. Exploring our solar system, same as you. I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's peaceful and quiet there. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes along and lifts my little island planet, clean out the sky. Yeah, so that's what... Okay. Where should I explore in Giant's Deep? There's something you might like. At the start of each time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening in the orbit around this planet. We know. No! No! Enough. What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing as the island I found the glowing statue. Get it? Okay. I was on the beach on Statue Island when the glowy business happened. No! Stop. Lie down. Enough. Stop it. I don't like being horrible to you, but you need to be quiet. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's one of two islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway, you'll see. Okay. I know, right? Oh, you mean like, tell me about it, I got you. Well, Giant's Deep is a massive, mostly water, no surprise there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I've tried everything to think of to get past the current, and neither idea worked. We know how to get past the current. There's one cyclone that works anti-clockwise, and it sucks you in. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. You've seen the cyclones, they're pretty hard to miss. They toss everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water mass. Less likely to kill you. Fair enough. That's a good question. It's definitely on the planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That'd be pretty nuts. Hope it's not lonely. Gabriel, you are... Frankie, you're being bad now. Lie down. Okay, I think we've got every piece of information from you, Gabriel. Thank you. Follow this around. Come back and talk to him later on. Talk to him on a later loop. Okay. He'll give you a useful thing I missed. Stop it. Now. Stop. Okay, so that's the dark bramble seed that seems to have floated in here. God, flying around this place is difficult. So, yeah, look. That one's spinning anti-clockwise. That one's spinning clockwise. Oh, getting our ship, getting our ship. I think we're about to be yeeted. Yeet! That's a cool wee mechanic. That's a cool game mechanic. Okay. Let's have a wee look about then, just in general. That's a really big one. This is what looks like a dark bramble seed. That's what she said. Hey. I reckon we can go in there. Let's go in. It's the it's the jellyfish. I'm going those two ways, but I can go that way. Oh, don't shoot me up! God damn it! I'm gonna definitely break my legs here. Oh, no, we survived. That's okay. Good. Trip 4, entry whatever. Start a marshmallow quick. I'm not having a marshmallow in space. Aha, yeah. Yeah, all the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giants Deep. You just got fell-sparred. And that was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. I can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Ah, can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gozan about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all left to do is the big one. Dark Bramble, here I come. Enough. Okay. So this must have been where Feldspark came first, before he went to Dark Bramble. Makes sense. He did say that, didn't he? Fuck. Don't like water. This is why, for the record, I won't play Subnautica. Even if it is a game that is asked for, it's not something that I've got any interest in playing, because it actually does genuinely scare me. That is Thingy's Island. Like, Subnautica scares me. I'm not, was it aquaphobic or whatever the term is for somebody that's scared of water in the deep waters or whatever, but just it doesn't appeal to me. There's another island there. Have we been on this island yet? We have. We've been on this island before. Okay, that's good. That island's about to get you. It's quite funny to watch, isn't it? Can't wait to watch it come back, didn't we? Are those islands not coming back down? Hooray! Sploosh. Okay, this was the work yard, wasn't it? It said there's some more to explore here, so let's... see what I missed. We've read that scroll. Is there anything under the water, maybe? No. Wonder what I've missed here then. $11 minutes. We've done this as well, we've done that. I wonder what I'm missing. Wonder what I could be missing. Okay. We've explored what I'm going to explore on this island just now. See if we can find the other ones. He said there's a statue island. This is Feldspart's, not Feldspart's, that's Gabbro's one. That's just where I've come from. There's the dark bramble seed. Ah, there's an island. There's an island we definitely have. Oh, no, we have been on this island. Oh, there's Thingy's ship. It's about to get yeeted. I can't really find the other end. Have you braved the Chungus? What's the Chungus? Is that the big one behind? Oh. Enough, Frankie. Oh, okay. Guys, I will be 2 seconds. He was bringing me poo bags. So, we might do another cycle after this, guys. I feel like I might have robbed you a wee bit of this cycle, so I need to go and repair the ship. Because I didn't pause it, so depends on how long this cycle is. We might the big Chungus. So you want me to go and try this? Well, big one. Where's the big one? This one. You know what? Let's do it. Can't get into it. It just sweeps you away. Just sweeps you away. That's the cannon area. Ah, arg, arg. Need to repair the ship again. And then he's had a P, he's all hyper again. Doesn't seem like I'm getting much more information from this area. You know what? This is giving me the fear, for the record. Oh! The reason I did that is that was spinning in a different direction compared to the others. So I instantly made the connection going, well, that's the one that pulls us down. I don't like being underwater a great deal, to be honest with you. I'm going back up on land. Back up to space. Spin, 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 spin. So there's a puzzle there. Isn't there? Ah, this is the end of the cycle. You know, guys, we're going to keep this as the end of the cycle. We're going to keep this the end of the stream, actually. I'd like to have an early night. I think I already know a bit of that puzzle anyway. I seen a jellyfish, and we did get told about conducting jellyfish with electricity. So maybe we have to, I don't know, collide with the jellyfish in our ship to conduct the electricity, or wrap it around our ship in some way to then get inside that area. So we'll work on that on the next playthrough. The next playthrough we've got a starting point, which is that jellyfish. Now let's watch our beautiful sun collapse. Boom. Have you looked at the ship's log recently? We'll have a quick look at the ship's log before we wrap up.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Stop it. Now. So, next one will be jellyfish. Puzzle. That's our next starting point. This whiteboard has changed this game for me. Like, if I was trying to take in all this information by myself for each and every stream, I'd really struggle. Let's go have a look at our ship's logs, and then we will kind of wrap it up. I use the log like you use your whiteboard. Right. It's all starting to wrap together, isn't it? I mean, that is something we've not even thought about yet, the interloper. So you can see that you missed the workshop on the Statue Island. So, yeah, it does say I've missed something there, yeah. Because it's an orange, yeah. It also says I missed something. Where am I? Oh, where am I? Can't find it, but it said I was missing something from the actual the actual Statue Island. Yeah, this here. No, not Statue Island. Gabbros Island. Construction yard, yeah. It said I was missing something here. Oh, but that's gone now, is it? Okay, that's good. Log's a good place to start if you want to know what to do. Yeah. Well, we've got our starting point next stream. Jellyfish puzzle. Well, I'm calling it jellyfish puzzle because I don't really know what else to call it. But yeah.